One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable, make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's...
Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Bellamy. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Behind the line, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's been a nice drive by this offense so far, and now this quarterback is faced with a critical 3rd down in the red zone, trailing by a couple of possessions. If they're able to capitalize here, get this first down, score a touchdown on this drive, this game takes on a completely different feel. So this just feels like a massive moment in this game.
They'll send out the kicker here. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They want to run it left here. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. There's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front to get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Dupree. They'll get him on the ground
kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Steps away. Slings it downfield. It's picked off and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try it over the left side. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Lewis to throw. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Now adjusting. On a little time, lets it go. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Lewis wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Complete. Still on his feet at the 45. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Steps away to find some room. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll go to the ground. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The Rams want to move quickly. Trying play action. Looking to buy time. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as a completion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach, obviously, will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle box. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Wallace. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W.
And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half so far. Physically flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Breaks into the open. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway.
He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Rams had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Got the quick completion. At the 45 on its way. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Bucks. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the right. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Wallace. He lets it fly. And they're unable to connect on the long pass. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He wants to change this route. Play action. Got his man on the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Finds his man. It's Miller. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lewis to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They'll run the screen.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And
there he goes! He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Back to pass. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Lewis wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Kick is in the air. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and fires complete. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the right. And it's caught. He's in the plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. They'll run the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Colorado! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Arkansas State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Jonesboro for some time.
Running into the open space.
They're up by 17 over Memphis. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to scramble. Let's it fly. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but that was a pretty good spot. He's looked down there.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Rams decide to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved them up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being there.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll move the tight end. Lewis wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Just keeps swinging it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Takes the grab. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the first down. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football. You're just trying to make something happen, and all gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.